Alrighty, this week we are going to be looking at the color wheel and we're going to see what kinds of colors blend well together. So right now I just have crayons here. I want to make sure I have yellow, red, and blue, and green, orange, and purple. So we're going to include all the colors of the rainbow today. I'm going to start off just by drawing them out here. So I'm going to start with yellow. Then I'm going to go in with my orange here. So right now we're just making a plan for what colors we're going to be using soon. So you can see how these colors blend nicely together. Next, I'm going to go in with purple. Then I'm going to go in with blue. And then lastly, I'm going to come in with green. Then I'm ready to start over. So green goes next to yellow. We can even cross them over each other if we want to practice our blending even a little more. Then we'll go to orange and so on, just like that. So we're going to be following the color wheel and we can see that red, yellow, red make orange. Red and blue make purple, and then blue and yellow make green. Alrighty, so for this project, we are going to be drawing a big old snail, and we are going to get started by having a kind of backwards L shape. It's kind of like a nice gentle kind of curve. Then I'm gonna have their head, and then I'm gonna have the bottom of my snail have a little bit of a wiggly body. Then I'm going to have a really big shell, really big. Whew. And then we're gonna come in and have a swirl. So sometimes it's good to start in the middle, and I'll work my way around. And I'll stop. Cool. So we're going to be practicing these same colors that we just were using. First, I'll give them a smile and some eyes. Awesome. Now I'm going to start off with yellow on the inside. Then I'm going to move to orange. I'm going to come in with my red here. I'm going to add purple. Then I'm going to go in with blue. Sometimes it helps to turn our paper so we can make things a little bit easier on ourselves. And next I'm going to come in with green. Now I'm going to go back to yellow. So then we're just going to keep this pattern the whole way. So you can see I went from yellow to orange to red, yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, green, purple, blue, green, and then now we're all the way back to yellow. So then I'm going to come in with my orange. Then I'll come in with my red. Alrighty, now that I'm coming to the end of my snail, I'm going to be deciding what kind of color I want to use for the body. And for my choice, I decided to go with a lime green color, something nice and bright. And then once we finish up this, we're going to be adding in a little bit of a background so we can put our snail in a place. I used brown and green for my background, starting off with the dirt. Snails are pretty small, so I wanted to have grass behind him as well. The grass is just as tall as he is, so finishing up, I wanted to add some texture to my dirt, so some parts I pressed a bit harder than others, just so I could add a little texture. Maybe next time you could add in some pebbles or other things that you might find in the dirt. Now I'm just going to be finishing this off using my green that I used before and adding in some grass. I like to start from the bottom going up. Typically things look more realistic when we follow the way that things grow. So grass grows from the ground, so it's usually best to go from the bottom up. So, and finishing touches. And that is my snail.